Stamp needs to go in there. Let's see. 149.50, Fail2Ban. Fail2Ban, let's show you how hard this thing could get. We're going to blow away the amount of strength for fucking banning. Oh my god. Just in this use case, you know. This is the most strictest I've ever used, and this is what this isn't the most strictest, but this is the one I have written down. So for pure FTP, you get 3 retries, and ban time is forever. Dovecot, you can't come in through the Dovecot, you can't come in through postfix SASL trying to get it, you can't SSH in. I would even put SSH down to 1, because who gets wrong a key? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you copy paste your passwords or you don't use passwords. If it's not like pseudo randomly generated or be encrypted or something. You can't come in through ISP config. And another cool thing I just remembered that we could do in a lot of these things, Nginx directives, is ban by IP, which I usually do in the ISP config for certain things. But that'll work for now. It's pretty strong. Restart Fail2Ban. Okay, and we're going to do some postfix. 151.30, 151.30, postfix hardening. My voice is going away. Hardening the postfix. Okay, first of all, you don't want this in here. It gives the hackers one more little clue as a one step closer. Compatibility level's fine. I'm not going to explain all these. I've done this so many times. I'm not explaining these. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the front end. I'll explain a few of them. TLS certs, TLS session cache. Okay. Hostname, Hilo hostname. I'm not even going to organize this. Usually I'll organize it like hostname, Hilo hostname, and a lot of things near each other. But I will run through real quick. SASL only and then reject. Permit my networks for relaying SMTPD. We have aliases. We're not going to build any aliases, so we're not going to look at those. My origin. I wonder. I don't remember if it's irrelevant, whatever. My destination, host 127. Let's scan. Virtual mailboxes we're not using. There's a bunch of restrictions for like broken things. Am I recording? Things like SASL not working. Things like who could talk to the server, who could not talk to the server, and it's pretty strict, but it's pretty standard. Like Gmail uses all of these pretty much. You can't like communicate between email servers without certain practices, compliance in place. Okay, let's keep going. We have message rates in here, things like that. This is like a master file for editing all of the postfix, which does the mail sending and serving. TLS, SSL v2 and SSL v3, they don't turn off TLS 1.2, which is silly. And you know what? I'm going to just go in here myself. Do I have time for this? I'm already behind. Decisions, bro. I need to get my resumes out soon. I need this video to be up. I still need to do the front end shouldn't take long. VS Code should be a breeze. I'll squeeze something in. Maybe I'll do a different. No, I need to do it today. I need to do it today. I need to get at least something, at least one tiny little piece of something, and then we'll put more as we go. Okay. SMTPD, 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 TLS, SMTPD, virtual aliases, we don't need them. We don't really need to organize all these. We're going to leave a lot of these default. They're not too bad off the rip, but we are going to definitely change the TLS security manually by hand, because we don't want anything that's not TLS. So SMTPD, SMTP, TLS, they both should be on main. Why are they? Why is it on Dane? We're not using Dane here. That old shit. Oh, I cursed. Mandatory protocols. No. TLS 1 and 1.1 for sending all of these. I don't even like 1.2s, but we don't have 1.2s for at least Nginx. These we might need some 1.2s for talking with older email servers, fish clients. So use TLS. Oh my god. Okay, let's just look through it real quick. Scan. Enable TLS mandatory ciphers, very important. Medium cipher list. TLS medium cipher list. Way too much. No, dude. No, that's way too much. I'm gonna cut this line. We're gonna put our own line. We can't just accept all ciphers in the world. That's not how TLS works. TLS excludes ciphers. Preempt. SMTP TLS exclude RC4. No, that's okay. Mediums. SLS v2. SLS v3. We need to take off TLS 1 and 1.1 on all of these. There we go. That'll make it pretty. Very important. And right here. We don't even like 1.2, but I guess. Come on, world, catch up. Okay. What else do we got? Cipher list. It'll work. I'm not gonna sit here and perfect it. My copy paste is all messed up, and these are very important. Okay, permanent networks, reject. Yeah, that's fine. That's very good. It's something, right? Alright. Let's see. 158.48. 158.48 Nginx config. We are going to buff this baby. Okay, so we're on a $5 server. Worker connection 768 is going to have to do. Usually you put this up. But we started a $5 server for the purpose of this video. So, we could throw a client max body size, and we could throw the WordPress ones. Here, let me copy these. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. There's no protocols. I'm so getting stressed out from this right now. I'm getting stressed because I need to get to this front end. Okay. I'm gonna summarize here, and then we're gonna come back and make another video with implementing this, because we don't need this right now as much as I need to get the VS Code demo made and before your eyes, so you can understand more of my coding skills, at least for that, for the React Next.js. So in the future, we will come back to this file and do the gzip. We will do the right before we deploy Node.js into our Nginx. We will do this, and we restart Nginx. We need to turn on HTTP2 or SCP stapling. We need to only TLS 1.3 in Nginx, and we're gonna turn on gzip, set a resolver, and do some important headers, like I don't know, some fast GGI headers, you know, like cache, key and paths and stuff, and we'll come back and put those in, and some more for WordPress, like we were saying earlier, in case we come back or in case I keep going and make the WordPress sites while I'm looking for this job, in case someone wants me to demo WordPress because they want a WordPress person for some reason. Okay. So, yeah, X-frame options, XSS protection, headers, things like that. SSL stapling, turning it on and turning it on, verify on, SSL ciphers, DH params. We're going to add the DH param 4096 that we created that took 15 minutes into this file right here. We're going to add it all in. Okay, we're going to turn on gzip. We're going to do all these things. So we're leaving this now. And did not configure, come back. I will look at this list and remember where I'm skipping, because we're getting out of here. It's been 2 hours building a server that I can deploy in a minute, but it's necessary hardening. Another thing we're going to come and do is the ISP config server Nginx vhost configuration master file, which is what I was telling you about, when every time ISP config makes a website, it will use this master file to make the Nginx blocks. And we can edit this file the same way that we would edit the Nginx config, the Nginx file. You know, SSL, TLS, stapling, some headers for XSS protection and stuff. We can do that too, and we're going to skip that. And we can also do this for our apps.vhost file in our Nginx sites available page. We have a lot to do in here. We're not doing it now. We need to finish. So we're about to run tests, and I'm so sad that we might not get an A+ rating because of this, and certain things like HTTP2 are going to be off when they're always on. And it hurts me, but I need to keep going. And maybe we'll come back and rerun the tests, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So. We also, another thing we need to do that we're not going to do right now is the Dovecot. Actually, we might be able to just do this Dovecot really quick. Okay. SSL key. SSL yes. Where's SSL yes? I don't see it. SSL min protocol. TLS 1.2 for the mail server, yes. Cert files, postfix cert, because we remember we symbolic linked all the certs to the new certs that we generated. So it is etc SSL postfixes. We put them on postfixes. We linked them around. SSL postfixes. Okay, CCL. Look at that. Good thing I always look up. Okay, we can change the DH params to the 4096 ones that we generated, but I guess we could do that real quick. Why not? It was etc SSL DH4096 SSL DH params 4096 pen file. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's just about all we're gonna do in here. The cipher list we can set the same as we set to the postfix list, because too many ciphers, you don't want to just use any cipher in the mom. You just don't. TLS 1.2 only. Ciphers yes. SSL. Okay, and we're good. Then, even though didn't change Nginx too much, we're gonna restart and reload a bunch of these services, the Dovecot and Nginx's that we just did. Why not, right? And then from here, what I would normally do is go into ISP config and go to the resync tab and resync the websites, and it'll rebuild the Nginx block with all the things we added in, but we didn't add anything in. At least it's on HTTPS right now. Okay? It will work with Node right now out of the box. It won't be good enough in terms of my standards for what we need for security. And we're done.